This could be the next big thing in technology, the Google Glass. Smart glasses that do things we couldn't even imagine of just 10 years ago. Fox 32's Tisha Lewis took the Google Glass for a test drive. Joins us in the Web Center with her review. Hey, Tisha.
Hey, Robin, you know, we were watching the world through glass, and there's only a few dozen people here in Chicago who are testing the new Google Glass. We found one. He was willing to share, and he had plenty to say about the gadget.
Okay, Glass, take a picture.
You may have heard the buzz about Google Glass. We tried out the wearable computer with an optical head-mounted display. Only 40 Chicagoans were invited to test the new device, including Viewpoints CEO Gil Olander.
And I just took a picture. So now I can share that picture with Google+, or I can email it out, or I can share it with Twitter or Facebook. Google put out a tweet saying, how would you use Google Glass? So I said I would use it to coach youth sports and record fundamentals to help kids.
Olander's tech company reviews items for companies around the world. He says the gadget's top 3 pros include
the fact that you can be hands-free and access, all the magic and wonder of Google and search. I think to be able to share photos with friends and family very easily and have a camera that's easily accessible through voice commands is also something that's really powerful. And then I like the directions when you're walking around.
The cons? Poor Wi-Fi connectivity, limited search results, and privacy concerns.
So if you're talking to me and your Google Glass is recording our date, for example, and broadcasting it to the internet, that could be a real issue.
In response, Google says in each case the illuminated screen, voice command, or gesture all make it clear to those around the device what the user is doing. Olander thinks privacy concerns will decrease as the device's value increases.
Is very similar to how people used to think of credit cards in the early days of the internet. It's almost laughable to think about it now. So I think as the value of the products continue to go up in your life and that you have more uses for them, that you'll actually end up having less privacy concerns.
Regarding privacy, Google also says Glass does not have a facial recognition feature, and there are no plans to add it. Also noticeably missing, Robin, there is no zoom feature. Glass is banned in movie theaters and casinos. The Google Glass costs $1,500, and Google says their goal is to make it available to a wider group later this year. Back to you.
Interesting that he referred to early days of the internet and fears about credit cards. I'm wondering if the early days of this Google Glass might be left to the adventurous, and we'll wait till the kinks all get worked out.
Absolutely. This is still in the beta phases, so we'll have to wait and see exactly what happens.
All right, Tisha Lewis, thanks so much. Very interesting. I'm gonna look for you in those glasses. Make sure I'm looking good at the time. And then there